We listen and we don't judge. Okay, so this year in January, I let a man that I barely knew fly me out to Atlanta. What I mean by barely knew is, like, I would have FaceTime calls with him. We would text back and forth or whatever. Like, we would talk over the phone probably for, like, a month, which wasn't enough time. I should have thought about that. But anyway, so the dude, he would send me money. He was my trick or whatever, sugar daddy, whatever you want to call it. He was sending me money back and forth whenever I asked for it. Or, like, anytime I wanted something or needed something, I just had to send it to him. He was going to buy it. Cool. So he was like, I'm tired of just sending you stuff. I want to see you and spend my money on you or whatever. So I'm like, you really want to see me? He like, yeah, let me fly you to Atlanta. So I'm like, you serious? So he's like, yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious as hell. So I'm like, prove it. Show me. So he's like, what airport you want to fly from? So I told him the airport. Next thing you know, he booked the ticket. He sent me the confirmation or whatever. So when I first got the confirmation, I went changed the email, the phone number, and everything on it. Because you're not going to get all the notifications to your phone, or you're not going to cancel my flight or anything like that, right? So I'm thinking smart. Follow me. Cool. So yeah, so after that, he had booked the ticket or whatever. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to Atlanta. So I started packing or whatever. So my flight wasn't until 2 days after we had the conversation or whatever. So yeah, so me and him was still talking or whatever. It was cool. Y'all, the dude was so freaking sweet and cool. So the day comes for me to fly to Atlanta. This the first problem. So I go to the airport or whatever. So I'm thinking that he had already paid for my bags, because I told him to pay for my check bags already. He want to wait. So they charged me $80 for a bag or whatever. So I'm, because he's supposed to reimburse me my money. So I'm calling him. He's taking a little minute to answer the phone. So I'm like, you need to let me know before I get on this flight and come to Atlanta. So yeah, y'all, he ended up reimbursing me my money, and we ended up FaceTime while I was in the airport. Cool. When I landed in Atlanta, he came and got me from the airport. We went straight to the Airbnb. We put my bags down or whatever. So me and him had been talking about this vlogging camera that I wanted for YouTube or whatever. So he was like, he was going to buy the camera. So I'm thinking when I got there, okay, let's go get the camera. I want a man that's still on his business. Cool. So he keeps trying to like have sex with me. Like, as soon as we get there, I'm like, no, I'm not on there. We talked about this and we discussed this before I even got here. Which, y'all, before y'all ever let a nigga fly y'all out, make sure it's an agreement between the two of you. Not just him, not just you, okay? Yeah, so anyways, he ended up taking me to Best Buy. We got the camera that I wanted. And then we went and got food and went back to the Airbnb. Because I'm not going to lie, I was kind of tired. Because I had just landed in Atlanta or whatever. And my flight was for like 5 a.m. So I ended up taking a nap. Okay, I wake up. It was late when I woke up. So we didn't really do nothing the first day. So the second day, he had took me to Ruth Chris, to the Trap Museum, and to ride the sky view of Atlanta or whatever. So I have a friend named Journey who stays in Atlanta. So I met her the next day after that. So the last day there or whatever, this is, y'all, pay attention. This is the part y'all gotta listen to, bitch. Oh my God. So y'all, what's crazy is, like, I couldn't really vibe with him. So it's like, I felt bad. Like, you ever like accept money from a person or like something from a person that you don't want to accept because it's like it make you feel bad? That's how it was for me. So like, I'm and my close friends the whole time like, y'all, what should I do? They like, bitch, get the money, this, that, and the other. So I'm like, get the money, bitch. I'm gonna get the money because y'all telling me get the money. Cool. So yeah, so we ended up going back to the Airbnb after we did all our little festivities and stuff that night. So y'all, at first, like, I was like, when we first got there, I was kind of shy. Like, I didn't want to spend his money because, like, I need to vibe with you and see what your personality like first. Like, because I like to crack jokes down. Like, I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to joke you. I need to see if you can handle all that. Cool. Excuse me. Hold on. So, anyways, y'all, after we had our little festivities, we go back to the Airbnb. Bitch, pay attention to this part for sure, y'all. So, we get back to the Airbnb or whatever. So, when I go in the room, after we get back to the Airbnb, I start putting my stuff down because I'm going to take a shower or whatever. So before I get in the shower, like before I like get undressed and stuff, like I'm getting my clothes out. So he was like, come see, can I get a hug? So I give him a hug or whatever. So then he was like, I can get a kiss. I said, no. He said, I can get a kiss. I said, no. We barely know each other. So after that, I finished packing my stuff. So the camera that he had bought me, like, the first day I was there, he asked to see that camera. So he was like, let me see the camera. You didn't even show me the camera, none of that. Like, you not excited about it? I was like, I am. It says I need a memory card because I had tried to set the camera up already, but I need an SD card for the camera. Cool. So he looks at the camera, observed the camera and everything else. So after that, after he gave it back to me, I put the camera back into my suitcase or whatever. So he's asking me, to do. I said no. I said no. Before I got here, we texted and we agreed on me not doing anything. So why would I get here and do anything, bitch? Y'all gotta fucking listen. So cool. So y'all, after that, I could have tell like it made him feel some kind of way, like his whole demeanor switched. So bitch, at this point, I'm like, I'm far away from home. I'm way in Atlanta. My friend journeyed like 30 to 40 minutes away from me, y'all. This girl took forever to get to me. So I just know it's gonna take forever if he doing something. So anyways, y'all. So yeah, so I go take a shower, whatever. I take me a nice little shower. I get out the shower. I put my clothes on inside of the bathroom because I'm not coming out of there with a towel. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna provoke a person to want to do something to me, especially when I said we're not doing anything, you know. I'm not gonna lead you on. But yeah, so we get into the fucking so I get out the bathroom, I go in the room or whatever. So y'all, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying, girl. On that motherfucking lady down the bayou that do voodoo, bitch. If I'm lying, I'm dying, girl. Anyways, yeah, so some told me as soon as I got out the bathroom, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm dying, like I said. Bitch, I ran straight to my suitcase. So some tell me check my camera bag. So I checked the camera bag. The camera's not in the bag. So, bitch, now I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. I just put this camera inside of this bag before I went and took a shower. Something not right. So, y'all, I go, he in the living room pacing around, so I know something up now because, bitch, I'm not slow at all. So, I said, you went in my bag and took that camera? He said, no, what camera? I say, what camera? I said, don't play with me right now. I said, are you serious? You joking? Are you for real? I don't know. Is you for real? Are you joking? So, he like, no, I'm serious. What are you talking about? I said, you just told me everything I needed to know. It's cool, baby. Bitch, I said it just like this. Watch this. Girl, I started packing my shit so fast. You just swear to God, bitch, that was my husband that cheated on me, had an affair with my coworker. Not gonna lie, I was hurt because why you going to my shit? And I felt violated because, bitch, you were violating my privacy going into my suitcase, bitch. And I had my bags and stuff in there, bitch. You could have wanted to take one of my purses. Why you didn't take one of my purses or something? Why you wanted that Indian give them? Cool. So, bitch, anyways, yeah, so I'm packing my shit fast. So now he started feeling bad. So he come back in there. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, I did take the camera because I thought you was gonna do me like every other girl did me, this, that, and the other. So I said, what the fuck does any other person have to do with me? I said, I'm not everybody else and they're not me. I said, we're two different people. And we agreed before I even came here, we wasn't doing nothing. Now that you didn't get your way, it's a problem, which is fine. I don't give a fuck about the camera. But what you can do is you can come bring me to the airport. So he like, no, don't go to the airport. Why you want to go to the airport? So I'm like, because, bitch, I'm ready to go home. I said, I'm ready to go home. I'm aggravated, and I don't want to be around you right now. He said, you for real? I said, yes, I'm so serious. You don't see my bag packed because I was packed at this point, bitch. All my shit was in there. So he was like, I'm so sorry. Can I please have a hug? I say, no, just let me out of your way. So he gets in front of the door and he blocking me like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. My anxiety went through the roof. And I'm like, Lord, if this man got a gun or some guy ain't got nothing to defend me, girl. So yeah, so I'm like, I said, what are you doing? Move. He said, I can't let you leave like that. I said, I'm not going no fucking way. You're bringing me to the airport, period. So y'all, we both started laughing, which I shouldn't have laughed because this was a serious moment. Cool. So y'all, after that, so he like, come on, just stay, please. I don't want you to have a bad trip and you can't wait out here for me. I'm gonna feel bad, this and the other. I say feel bad for what? He said your flight isn't until tomorrow, until like y'all, my flight was late. Mind you, my flight was late as hell the next day after that. So I'm like, that's fine, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stay in the motherfucking airport. So he's telling me, no, you could just stay here at the Airbnb and I'll just go get a hotel room. I promise you. I said, I don't want to be in nothing that's dealing with you, and I don't want nothing from you. I just want to get the fuck away from you. Cool. So y'all, after we went back and forth a few times, after he'd apologized 3 fucking million times, I give him a hug. After I give him a hug, bitch, he said, okay, I'm gonna bring you to the airport. I say, thank you, Jesus. Yes. So yes, I get to my shit and I go downstairs. I tell the concierge to bring my bag for me because, bitch, I'm not carrying all that. So they put my bags in the car or whatever. Cool. So when he get in the car, he just looking at me, and y'all know, bitch, got me staring out the window. Bitch, I was staring out the window. I didn't want to look at him. I didn't want to talk to him. He didn't deserve my time, my energy, or to look at this face, bitch.